Hey everyone, thanks for joining Learn to Play Games. My name is Lance, and in today's video I'm going to be playing through the solo mode in Goblin Vaults. This is a brand new one from Thunderworks Games. It is a 1 to 5 player game that takes roughly 30 to 60 minutes to play, and is a competitive game where players are going to be competing throughout the game to gain points, and at the end of the game, the players are going to total up all of their points, and whoever has the most will be the winner. So in this video, I'm going to try my hand on the medium difficulty and see if I have what it takes to defeat Glavrun, or if she is going to run away with this one and pound me into submission. As always, if you find my videos helpful, if you like what I do, please consider that like button and subscribing to my channel. It's one of the easiest ways you can support channels like mine so we can continue to grow and be able to produce this content. If you want to get notified anytime I drop new videos, also give that notification bell a ring, and that'll let you know whenever I drop new stuff, as I'm constantly dropping new videos, such as teaching videos, playthroughs, unboxings, Kickstarter coverage, and many others. So if you want to stay up to date and know whenever things come out, hit that notification bell. Also, if you would, share the video and leave me a comment down below. I love hearing from you, and let me know if I get anything wrong. I do my best, but every once in a while I do make mistakes, so let me know if you caught anything, or if you saw something that I missed or could have potentially done better to maybe win this game, depending upon how things work out. So let's go ahead and head to the table, and we'll see how this one plays. Alright, so moving into the game, there's a couple of additional things I have to handle for setup. So with my AI-controlled opponent, she is going to have 2 different cards that she is going to be controlling, and she does start with 10 gears versus regular players that start with 3. From there, I've already put my deck together, and you're going to set your different things, and these are the ones that are recommended for the starter game as well as the initial one. And then you're going to include those 2 decks in the pile plus 2 other decks. So I have the bottles and coins plus the tombs and crowns. So then we shuffle this deck up. And then each player is going to receive 10 cards, and then the AI opponent will have 18. All right. So there's one. I think I'll slide this over just a little more. Give myself some more room here. All right. I think that was mine, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Okay. So from there, then we have to make the block. So we'll reveal 3 cards for the block, and then 1 for the warden. And so coins are going to be the highest valued card or trump card, and then we have the rest of the deck. So from there, then it is going to start with me, where I can choose one of these cards in my hands to start one of my chambers. So we know tombs are pretty good in this. And I do have a 3, 4. So with this, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to be adding cards to my chambers. And I have 4 chambers across here for my vaults. And then I'm trying to achieve these goals to get points. And there's a number of different things. So like cluster, I need 3 in sequence. So 4, 5, 6, for example. With the tomb library, the more cards that I have of tombs in each chamber, the more points I get. So if I have 2 out of the 3 cards that are tombs, I get 5 points. If all 3 cards are tombs, then I get 9 points. With the Beggar King, any chamber that has a crown that's the highest valued card will get me 4 points. Oop, wrong side. That should be that side. And then finally, there's other ways I can get points as well. So based on the position of the card that I have in my chambers. So each card will have a position score, so either tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. So I'll see how I can do with that. And what do I have here? So getting them in sequence sometimes is good, but also can be a little tricky. So I got some 10s. Well, let's go ahead and start by dropping, well, I was going to drop a 4, but 3. I'm going to go ahead and drop a 3. So that'll be one of my first chambers. So from there, then it's going to move into the game rounds. So each round will start by the AI opponent revealing a card, and each one of these cards will have a little diagram at the bottom of it telling you which of the different sections it's going to bid for and try to claim. Then the player gets to go and playing a card down, and then the AI opponent will finish off playing another card. All right, so let's go ahead and start with that and see where we fall here. So she is going to bid for the middle row here, and we just place one of the tokens on there to mark that. All right, so for me, well, I don't have a 2 in books yet, but I could try to go for that. Coins is the big one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play this onto here to try to bid for that. Now, I did play a symbol that matches the symbol on the Warden card, which also means that I get to make a special Warden action, which is optional. I don't have to, but I can choose to do so. And that one has 2 different options. I can either move a card in one of my chambers, or I can discard one of the cards that I have in my hands, placing it on the bottom of the deck and then drawing the top card blindly. Which I do have a 1 and coins. I think I will do that. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that one down there. And then I will draw a new one. And it's the 2. That's exactly what I needed. Fantastic. So that'll hopefully work out as long as I can collect that card. All right, so now it's going to kick back over to my opponent to go again. All right, and they're bidding for 2 again. Now with this one, this number is lower than their other card, which means that they are underbidding. And you can do that, but as the AI-controlled opponent, that will not happen. Instead, they're going to move to the next row over, going after that one. Now, if that row was the row that I bid on, and they were still underbidding, then they would add one of their gears to my card, which then will kick over, as you're going to see in a minute. Okay, so moving into resolving this now, each player would compare and see who wins each of the different sections, if there's a card there. If they win the section, then they claim the card. So she's going to get that one, and she'll get her token back. And then this is going to slide in, becoming the new block. Same with this card. She does claim that. So that'll go into her hand. This one slides up and goes back to her. And then I did win this one, so I get to claim this. This slides up, and this kicks back over to me, and then I get to place this. So I'm going to go ahead and kick that in there, and I'll have to try to move that around a little bit later. All right, so then the last step in this round is that I can choose to move the Warden card and trade it with one of these cards if I wanted to. Which I don't really have any bottles either. I don't have any coins, but at this point I don't have any bottles. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it there for now, as it's not really going to help tremendously to switch that out. All right, so moving into the new round, she's going to again reveal. So this time she's going after this spot here, and we'll just toss that one in there. And then for me, well, I think I want this too. So what I'm going to do is underbid. So I'm going to place that here. And because my bid is lower than the winning bid, I have to place one of my gears onto the winning bid, as that will become the new card in the block. And then I'll drop mine on there. Okay, and then this one's also going here, which is also underbidding. So that's going to kick over here. Okay. It's underbidding mine as well, but it's underbidding, yeah, okay. All right, so then again, we'd go into resolving the round. So yeah, is going to pick that up, and this will become theirs. And then with this one, since I underbid, I get this card back, and I get to add this into my area. So I'm going to have to move some stuff around there. And then she will get this, and that, and then this one slides into here. All right, and then again, I can choose if I want to rearrange stuff, which I think I will at this point. I will make crowns the high card. All right. Oh, geez, that doesn't help me on as far as the Warden would do first, but I can take care of that later. And then this card, since nobody bid on it, there'll be a new gear placed on there. All right, new round. We have coins on the first slot. And well, it might be worth going after the 2. So let's do that. All right, then we reveal. It's going 1. It is underbidding. No, it's not. That is overbidding because that one crowns are higher. All right. So then we again move into resolving. So this one doesn't have a bid on it. I will claim that one, so I'll get that. This one slides up. Then this one goes back to them. This one goes to them. And then this one becomes the new one. Yeah, let's switch out here. Okay. All right, so that's going to end that round. So now, again, new round. So we have the 2 that's going to go in the middle. Always going after the coin, or the gears. All right, then it kicks to me. All right, so he played a crown, so the only option I have is to play the 10 if I want to try to beat him at that. Which I might want to do at this point. Because at the end of the game, she's going to get a point for the gear, and she's going to get 3 points for the card because it matches one of her sections. So even though, well, I could use the 1 there. So yeah, I think I'm going to go here and claim that card. All right, so then it goes back. So then they're going to go here, claim that one. All right, so then this gets another gear. They get that one. I will get this, which I'm going to go ahead and kick into here. And then they get that. That goes there. All right. So then, question. Yeah, I think I'm good for now. All right, so then they're going to go in the middle. So they're going after the 10. And I'm going to go ahead and try to drop that one in there. Okay, and then I did do a warden action, so I get to rearrange. So I'm going to go ahead and kick this one like that. All right, that way then I have them in sequence. Okay, then it goes to them. So they are going middle row. It is a crown, so they are going to claim that. All right. I'll give a coin to that one. I get this one. So I'm just going to drop in one of these rows. And then that'll go up. She gets that one back. And then she gets this one. Right. Do I want to switch out yet? I've not come up with another 3 yet for that. Right now, I don't have a lot of books. Yeah, I think I'm okay with where it is at the moment. So let's go ahead and move into the next round. All right, so we have coins on the middle section. As an 8. A 6 doesn't necessarily do much. I don't want to necessarily let him, so I might let that go. So I think I'll try to claim this one. All right. Back to them. So they're going middle again. All right. So this is the only time where I'm not 100% sure, because the rulebook doesn't really clarify as far as the AI what happens if you have the same number in two different suits and one of them is not the high suit. So, because technically it's not an underbid, but it's not a winning bid. So in that situation, would it kick over? I don't know, maybe those break tie. I'm not sure. So if it kicks over, then it would give that one a coin. I guess I'm just going to leave it there. I don't know what else to do with that. All right, so I'm going to claim this one. I get the gear, and then it's 3 points. I'll go ahead and drop this in a new row. So this is my 4th row. All right, that'll slide up. Then they get this one, which is probably worse for me because they match a symbol there. And then this one, and then that one goes in there. All right, and it goes back for me to decide. So I have 2 in that one. I do have one of those. So I might want to kick that up. There is a 7 there. That means they wouldn't go after 8 though either. I could switch it out though. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'll switch out this for this. Leave it like that. All right, so let's see what they do. They have a 6 and they're going here. Well, some of this is just going to depend on how things fall. So I'm going to go ahead and drop mine in there and try to go after that. And then they are also going 3, which is an underbid. So that kicks them over to this one. And then they're going to take that. All right, so this becomes theirs. That'll go there. Claim that one. They are getting tons of points. And then I get that one. All right. I will drop that in there. All right, I will switch out here. And then let's see what they go after. They're going after the middle row so far. I have 2 very low cards. I really need the 7. I don't know if I'm going to get that though. All right. Well, I need the 2 because I'll need to be able to move it. So I'm gonna go with the 4. Oh, good. All right. So, well, it probably hurts me anyways. All right. So unfortunately, they take that again. So they're going to get bunches of points for these. Oof, this is going to be painful. All right. They get that. And then I will get this one. Okay. I'm going to leave it there because I do have that, which is going to give me the 1 action to move. All right, final round here. So 10 is in the 1. Okay, and then it goes to me, which I think at this point, well, no, so I won't be able to move it. So I'm almost there, but not quite. So I guess I will go here and try to claim that one. All right, so that lets me do a move action. So that means I'm going to need to kick the 6 up. There. All right, and then their final, they are going here to claim that. So they'll get that one and this one. And then I get the 8, which I guess I'll toss in here. That way then I get some points for that at least. All right, so then we're going to move into scoring. So let's go ahead and score her up first. Okay. So first off, she's going to get a point for each gear, which there wasn't a whole lot of gears out this time. So she's 3, 6, 9, 10. So she's got the same amount she started with. So that's 10 points. Then she's going to score gears based on the chosen difficulty level. So I selected medium. So she's going to get 3 gears per matching faction icon. So she's going to get 3 points for every hammer and snake that we have here. So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. All right, so not horrible. So now she's at 28. And then suit icons. She's going to score 1 gear for each suit icon that matches either of the chosen suit goal cards. So she's going to get 1 point for each tomb and crown that she has. So that's, what did I say, 18, so 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Oof, she picked up a lot of points there. Okay, so then it kicks over to me. I'm going to go through these first plus my gears. So I got 3, 6, 7 gears. So I was able to pick up a couple extra. Then let's go ahead and do this one first. So I get 3 points for each chamber that has a crown that's the highest card. So I just have 1, so I'm going to get 3 points for that. So that'll put me at 10. All right. Then I get score each chamber with at least 2 tomb cards in it. I get 5 points for 2 tombs. So there's 5. And I get 9 points for 3 tombs. So there's 9 and another 5 for 14. So I'm at 24. And she had 37, I think, or 38, something like that. So I said 9, 14, 24. Okay. Then I get 9 points per chamber that's in sequential order. So there's 9 and, oh man, I missed that one too. Oh no, I didn't. 6, 7, 8. I don't know what I think. All right, so that's 18 plus the 24 that I had. So that's 42. All right, and then I get points per card that's in the correct position. And it's based on the tier. So tier, if I get the card in tier 1 that has the tier 1 symbol, it's 1 point. Tier 2 gets me 2, and tier 3 gets me 3. So I have 6 points there. None of those. There's 7 points. That's it. All right, so that was, I had, what, 42, so that's 49. And I think that's everything. And then it looks like I get 2 points per icon that matches your faction card. So 51 and 53. So 53 to 37 or 38, I think, is the final total. Well, I did a lot better than I was expecting. That first chamber of mine got a ton of points. So I got the 9 points for having the 3 tomb cards, the 9 points for having all 3 in sequence, and then another 6 points for having them in the right order. So that was a massive amount of points there. Even though I saw that my opponent was gearing or had a lot of points going in there, she picked up quite a few. I was able to pull it off. So I hope I did everything right. I think everything went good. But again, let me know in the comments down below if you noticed if I got anything wrong as well. I love hearing from you and starting a conversation. And until next time, I'll see you later.